everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 9 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter monomials. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the first lesson here. I'm on grade 9 math. The chapter we are on right now is monomials. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify monomials. Mono means one, right? So a monomial is a number, a variable, or a product of numbers and variables, right? Monomial cannot include addition or subtraction, right? That means no mathematical signs are there, just a number, a variable, product of a number or variable, right? So the one you are given is the first H3J3 a monomial. Yes, it is, because that is written without any addition subtraction sign. That is the combination of the variable and numbers, right? So this is a monomial, right? Okay. The next one is 3R3 minus 5S monomial? No, this isn't a monomial. Here you can see you have a negative sign, right? Mono means only one, right? So this is the only one, that is a combination of the variables and the number. Sometimes that is just a number, sometimes that is just a variable, and usually that is the combination of the numbers and variables, right? The practice questions. Is 1 plus 4c a monomial? Yes or no? The correct option is no, this isn't a monomial, right? Because you have a positive sign here, so this isn't a monomial. The correct option is no. The correct option is no, 1 plus 4c is not a monomial. Okay, the next one is 5km a monomial? The correct option is yes, it is a monomial, right? The correct option is yes. Is 1 plus 3n minus pq a monomial? The correct option is No, this isn't a monomial, right? Because here you can have a positive and negative sign, so this isn't a monomial. Is 3t a monomial, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is a monomial, right? Is 3c2 a monomial, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, it is a monomial, right? Is NP a monomial? The correct option is yes, it is a monomial, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is we're going to start with the next lesson, that is identify monomials. So let's just start with the divide monomials. We have done with the identify monomials. Now we're going to start with the divide monomials. Okay, the first example is 8w divided by 4w square, right? So for you have to simplify the numbers and the variables as well, right? You have 8 over w, right? First just look at the numbers, right? 8 over 4. So 8 over 4, you can divide them by the common factor 4. So let's just divide them by 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2 and 4 divided by 4 is 1. That is 2 over 1. Now have a look on the variables. Here you have w and here you have w square, right? That means you have w and w and w got cancelled out. So you are left with 2 divided by w. The correct option is 2 divided by w, right? Or either you can do like this. Here you have the exponent 1 and here you have the exponent 2. So you can move this on in the numerator and w exponent 1 minus 2. That means w exponent negative 1 and you can write it in denominator to make it positive. That would be w 2 over w, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is 9 and 8 and 3 and 7. So which is the correct option? Okay, so you have to divide them by the common number, that is 3, the greatest number that can divide both numerator and denominator, right? That is 3. So just divide them by 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Here you have n8 and here you have n7. So you can write it as n8. You can subtract this one here, right? So that is 3 n, because 8 minus 7 is 1. So the correct option is option number 1, that is 3n. The correct option is 3n. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is 9m divided by 9m. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 1, right? 9m divided by 9m equals 1. The correct option is 1. Simplify 10h divided by 10h. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 1, right? 10h divided by 10h is 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. The next one is 2c divided by 2c square. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 1 over c, right? Because 2 and 2 cancel out each other, and c divided by c square you have to subtract. So that is 1 over c. You have to subtract their exponents, right? Then, okay, let me just do it here. You have 2 over 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Here you have c and here you have c square, right? So you can do c. This one, for this one, you have exponent 1. Subtract the 1 that is in denominator. So c 1 minus 2 is negative 1. You can make it positive by writing it in denominator. So the correct option is 1 over c. Option number. The correct option is 1 over c. Okay, c 3a8 divided by 3a, which is the correct option? The correct option is A7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, the next one is 3y square divided by 3y6. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 1 divided by y4. The option number 3 is the correct option, right? 1 over y4 is the correct one. The next one is 4u cubed divided by 4y7. So which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is 1 over u4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is multiply monomials, right? Let's just start with the next lesson. That is multiply monomials. Okay, what is the area? You are given a triangle. You are given the base of the triangle and the height of the triangle. You have to find the area, right? So how do we find the area of a triangle? We know that the formula we can use for the area of triangle is half times base times height, right? So half base is 5, height is 2x, right? Basically, this is the got it. So the area of the triangle is 5x. That's how you multiply the monomials. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. That's the one we just did, which is the correct option. Find the area, simplify your answer. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 5x. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is find the area. You are given a rectangle, you need to find the area of the rectangle. So just recall all the formulas you used to calculate these. Is length time width. Calculate the area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is length time width. So the length is 9, the width is 2x, so that means 9 times 2 is 18. So the correct option is 18x. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 2. That is 18x. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is what is the area, which is the correct option. Okay, so you need to calculate the area. You have to do base time height, right? That is a parallelogram. For the area of parallelogram, you have to do base times height. That means you need to do 3x times 2x, right? So 3 times 2 is 6, and when you multiply the variables, their powers are added, their exponents are added. They both have exponent 1, so it would be 6x squared. The correct option is option number 1. That is 6x squared. Okay, the next one is find the area, which is the correct option. That is a triangle. So how do we calculate? The correct option is you have to use the formula that is half times base times height, right? So the correct option is very good, 7x. It is option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, find the area, which is the correct option. The correct option is 21x, right? You have to do base times height, that is 21x. The next one is simplify 8d times 8t4, which is the correct option. Yes, that is 64d5. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. The next one is 10y 5 times 3y, which is the correct option. The correct option is 30 by 6. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Okay, let's just complete the lesson. We have only two questions left. Find the area, which is the correct option. The correct option is, you have to use the formula that is half times base times height. So the correct option is, that is 6x. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Find the area, which is the correct option. You have to do base times height. So the correct option is, yes, 15x. It is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, simplify 3c 7 times 5c, which is the correct option. The correct option is 15c8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson. The next lesson is powers of monomials. Let's just start with the next lesson. That is powers of monomials. Okay, simplify 9h cube square, right? You have 9h cube is raised to the power 2, right? So raise each factor to the power of 2. 9 and h cube also. 2 is the exponent of both 9 and h cube, like this, 9 square and h cube square, right? So 9 square is 81 and h cube square means you need to multiply both the exponents. 3 times 2 it is. So the correct option is 8186, right? So to raise a power to a power means you need to multiply the exponents, right? You have to do h 3 times 2, that is 81 h6. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, so the first one is 2 cube whole cube, right? So basically, this is the exponent of both the things that are inside the bracket. It is like this, 2 cube and then u cube again cube, right? So 2 cube means 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. And you need to multiply these two exponents 3 times 3, it is, so that is 8u9. The correct option is 8u9, right? So the correct option is 8u9, option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 8x6. So which is the correct option? 8x6 square, right? So 2 is the exponent of 8 and x6 also, right? So that is 8 square means 64, and you have to do x6 times 2. So that is 64 x12. The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1, that is 64 x12 is the correct option, right? The next one is 4g9, which is the correct option? The correct option is, yes, that is 16g18, option number 2 is the correct option. Very good. Right. 9j6 square, which is the correct option? The correct option is 81J12. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? That is 81J12. The correct option is, yes, the correct option is 81R12. Option number R10. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 81R12. The correct option is, yes, that is option number 164. X10 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is 7Z6, which is the correct option. The correct option is 49Z12. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The next one is 2Y9 cube, which is the correct option. Yes, that is 8Y27, right? The correct option is 8Y27. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 9 math. The chapter we were working on is monomials. The lessons we have covered today are identify monomials, divide monomials, multiply and divide monomials, and power of monomials, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 10. So please ask question if you have any. No questions. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.